Hey everybody, Angelica here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 3 of season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead. I don't even know how to begin this intro. I'm not even going to lie to you. Last episode I was so bummed and beyond sad. I still can't even wrap my brain around the fact that Travis is dead. I'm not even going to lie to you. The idea that we're going to go on for the next, 5 seasons with no Travis is I don't know. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around it. I don't know. It's just especially as I'm editing these videos for the last couple of days too. I'm just over here I miss my man. He's so, I just can't believe he's gone. I am just truly not wrapping my brain around it. I feel like I'm in denial almost. I can't believe I look back after I finished watching it and I was I cried for so long in that episode. It's not even funny. At least 7-8 minutes. When I look back at it, I cried for I feel bad because I'm the rest of the reaction was kind of not as great as it could have been because I was just so disappointed in the fact that Travis was dead. But honestly, the episode itself was still really good. I'm interested to see where we go with this new group. I don't fuck with half of them. They come, clearly they're built on some racist tendencies. There's some weird question markable shit about this group because the leader, the guy that's from Sons of Anarchy, I don't recall if we caught his name or not, but he was the one that caught Ophelia after she crossed the border and shit, but we never got confirmation about what he did with her or where she went or what happened. And if the dad's anything like the son, Troy, it's probably not. I don't have high hopes for what happened to Ophelia, because Jake seems to be the only one in that family that's somewhat decent, but everybody else is very I don't fuck with them. So we'll see how the rest of the group is. I'm hoping it's maybe just this family is just a little racist and a little question markable compared to the rest of the group. Maybe the rest of the group isn't as bad, but they clearly said that that's not their way when it comes to people that are injured. They usually it sounds like they just kill them usually, which is I don't know. I feel for me personally, the reason it's throwing me off when people react go like that, there might be some of you guys that are watching this, my reactions and stuff, and that are kind of well, I see why they're killing them because it's they're at a risk and they don't know when they're going to die in turn, which I understand that, but I feel what throws me off about it and why I find myself being well, let's wait till they actually die and stuff. I feel we're so early on into this apocalypse. I don't want to look anything up because I don't want to get spoiled. So after I finish this show, I'll have to look at the timeline of this. But I feel the way that some of these people are acting, some of these groups and some of the individuals that we're meeting are so intense and so gone with their humanity kinda, that I'm we're only what, maybe 5 to 6 months, if that. I might be pushing it into this apocalypse, in my opinion, right? Enough for Travis to grow a beard, but that can happen sooner than later. You know what I mean? I don't know how fast people grow beards, so that's why I'm kind of that's the only thing that's distinguish. You know, that's kind of define some of the time is the fact that Travis grew facial hair, but it's very hard for me to figure out how long the apocalypse has started. Like I said, a couple of reactions back in the first season, me personally, I feel season 1 was a few weeks, 3-4 weeks, the month at most. And then once we got on the water, I feel that was maybe another month of us doing stuff. And then I feel once we got to, what was it? I feel once we got to the, what is her name, Celia's group, we're maybe pushing 3 months, maybe 3.5 months in. And then we're there maybe a week. You know what I mean? Maybe 2. I can't tell with the episodes how long it's been. That's why I'm kind of I'm estimating. how it feels to me. So when I'm going into this, I'm like, it's only been like 3-4 months, 5 months into the apocalypse, and we got people over here that are okay with just like taking people and killing them and timing how long it's going to take for them to resurrect. We got people that are putting their sick loved ones in a cage with a bunch of other walkers because they're at risk. We don't know if they're going to turn, so we got to let them join the dead. Like, there's so many like groups that are just going above and beyond in like extreme measurements. And I'm like, I feel like that's how you would be if it's been like a year, 2 years, 3 years into the apocalypse, not 3 months, 4 months into the apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that kind of throws me off with some of these groups. And I'm just like, how long has it been? Maybe it's longer than I'm thinking. Maybe it has been a year, but it just in no way feels at all like it's been a year. Like, it feels like it's been a couple of months. So after I finish the show, that's the one thing I'll have to look into. Like, if there's ever going to be anything in the show that determines how long this has been going on. And then, I feel like I talked about that too long, but I just keeps throwing me off. Every time I see some of these groups or some of these people, I'm like, how are you, like, this far gone already? Like, how are you, like, this far gone? Like, the apocalypse just started. You could have waited a couple more months before you lost your humanity. Like, Jesus Christ, I mean, but to each their own, right? To each their own. Like, Travis didn't lose it. So, I mean, Nick didn't lose it. Alicia didn't lose it. So I don't know how these other people are over here, like, being extreme as fuck with this shit. But I'm also wondering what's going to happen with Strand. That's the only other person in the group that kind of went on their own. Ophelia's going to eventually have to come up with this group that we're with. So she'll eventually be back in our kind of circle of people. But Strand is still out on his own doing not sure what. And then again, I will bring it up every episode until they show us his body. Where's Mr. Salazar? Where's Mr. Salazar? Don't forget, I do have Patreon if you want to get these videos up to 10 weeks ahead of YouTube or months. Check those tier options out. I do have those down below. And then don't forget, I will eventually be live in the comment sections. I'm just waiting until I finish the show to avoid spoilers so that when we talk about it, it'll be like about everything that we can talk about. That's like I said, the best thing we can do is get into it, so let's just do it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Our country is ablaze.
That's totally the voice of Unser from Sons of Anarchy, that old man.
While our greedy politicians do nothing.
Hello there.
What is this quality?
My name is Jeremiah Otto.
Oh, they made a video
The world as we know it.
to like represent their community.
The best way to ready yourself is with my 4-part video series. After decades, I've developed this proprietary system.
So this was before the apocalypse.
Food, ammo, tools.
But say, look at his hair. He does look younger.
How to recycle water. Dig a well.
If you call now to get my tapes, I will toss in this survival starter buck at no extra cost. So don't be a Pollyanna. You're gonna plan for
Sounds like heck of a deal, right?
Plan for a better one.
Oh God.
Charlene.
Oh, it's the funeral for the
spirit of this place.
The girl that died, just
and always ready, never quit.
His wife, right?
Right this time, Spirit. And she would have if she wasn't risking her life for the unprepared.
Ooh, she said that. She said that, and they gonna look at you. They all gonna look at Alicia and Madison too. Nobody asked you to take me, bitch. Like,
I
nobody
just want
asked
to
you.
introduce my family. I want to offer our condolences, Charlene, for the others you lost. We've lost loved ones too. Travis, he was our compass, and he just wanted to say thank you for sheltering us and thank you for your generosity.
Is it just me or does she like sound like she have
We will repay it.
a southern accent?
Thank you.
That's throwing me off a little bit.
We've all lost.
Has she always had a southern accent?
More important to prepare. I'm sorry, there is a time and place for mourning, and Patty is owed that, but who brought down the helicopter?
This guy's on it, though.
Find out, Vernon.
This guy's on it.
What's your timeline?
Is this Mr. Salazar of the group?
Nothing's changed, Vernon. We tasked Alpha Station to scout the crash site.
Alpha
When
Station.
we know what we're dealing with, we'll act.
Payback, Vernon. That's what my father means. Whatever this threat is, we will make this right. We'll mete out justice when we know what it is we're dealing with.
See, the brother's the only reasonable one.
We have to be something hopeful in this world. Like my father says, if you plan for the future, plan for a better one.
Freeloader. Y'all can suck my...
Excuse me? Okay, what's your problem?
Yeah, exactly. What is it? Y'all got something to say, then say
Let
it.
it go.
Nah, say it.
You should be harassing Troy, not us. I think they would be if they knew what he'd done.
Yeah, he lies.
Madison.
About what he...
I'm Gretchen Trimble, Vernon's daughter. Welcome. I'd shake, but wouldn't be sanitary. Damn hangnail can take you down these days. You're not careful.
True.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I wish I'd have had the pleasure of knowing Travis.
You missed out. I'm meeting a great man.
We're wondering if you wanted to join us for Bible study.
Oh, we're not. When is it?
Tonight. Christ Risen is our band. Terry, Gabe. Oh, you'll meet Jeff if you come.
We're Jewish.
Cool. We'll do Old Testament.
Oh boy. Not Madison volunteering Alicia to do shit. Hey, look at Lucy. She's looking good. She's awake.
We need supplies, Nick. We must be ready to leave.
And you can walk around and see the place.
They are
No,
treating her
no,
mad
it's
weird because she's
suficiente.
Mexican. I ain't forget that they're racist. I'm not forgetting that shit that Troy did. I don't know if the whole group's like
I
that.
can't forget what they did.
Me neither, Lucy. Me neither.
As soon as they free me, we go.
I agree. I don't blame them. I don't blame Lucy for not wanting to be here. You can't tie me in a fucking gym, locker room, bathroom floor, threaten to kill me, and think I'm gonna be cool with
Just want us
you.
all to feel safe in one place. I had a chance to make that happen. I had a chance to kill him.
Kill who? Oh.
That would not have made us safe.
Yeah, true.
This is not you, Nick.
Yeah, you're too good of a soul.
Not a killer.
At all. But I'm glad. I don't want you to be. You're a good soul.
How's Luciana?
Oh, I'm still alive.
Why are you here? Are you sleeping in my bed?
I liked your speech.
Or is this your room? I don't know.
I liked how you said his name. Travis. Makes him matter. Makes him real.
He was real.
I do not like this kid.
It wasn't out of grief, it was pointed. You wanted to remind us that you're a victim too.
Exactly.
You feel like a victim?
Are you analyzing me now?
Yes. That's what she does.
No.
What did you do in the old world?
Guidance counselor.
At a high school? I never attended. Certain social aspects of academia proved challenging for Troy.
Must have been lonely.
At this place,
It wasn't teaching you the right shit.
everything that I do is in service to this place.
Does your father believe that?
Yeah, he understands. You know, complicated problems call for complicated solutions.
Killing people's not complicated.
Yeah.
It's simple.
You see, you understand this world. You understand me.
Well, killing people is complicated.
That's why I picked you.
It's the choice you
But
make it
I didn't pick Nick.
shouldn't be simple.
Package deal.
Because Nick probably reminds him of Mexican
Why were
people,
you
I think.
separated?
I don't know. I think it...
Why was he with strangers and not his family?
Who cares?
He doesn't deserve this place here.
Why?
I think you know it.
He'll learn it.
I was like, you're talking to the wrong one. If anybody's biased, it's Madison with Nick.
That was made this
I'm not
morning,
gonna
Troy.
lie. Yeah, you better fix that shit. You're not gonna come up here, sleep in my son's bed, talk shit about him behind his back, get me to betray him, and then leave his bed a mess. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong fucking one. Madison is not the one when it comes to Nick. That is her pride and joy in life. You can just tell. She cares about that kid more than anything in the world.
Adelante.
I wonder if any of these people are the ones from Lucy's group that got scavenged.
Lo siento. Ve a la fila, comienza hasta atrás. Usted conoce a señor Dante. A la fila. Vine a ver a Dante. Es un amigo. Tienes que esperar como todos.
I mean, it's only fair.
Para ti.
Okay. Bribery. Everything as negotiation. What am I gonna do with the fancy car? It's the apocalypse.
Dante's not gonna be happy. Hey! It's a mistake!
Strand has a little bit of a privilege about him because how are you gonna come up to somebody and tell me what to do when I don't even know who you are?
They don't want us here.
Most of them don't mind. The ones who do, we win them over.
You want to win over Troy?
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Why though? Who cares?
Both of you stay away from him.
But sure, I can do that.
You don't know what sets him off. He doesn't know what sets him off.
Okay, but if we stay, we need to do something.
I'm doing something.
No. What do you mean? Do you want my knife?
All I'm saying is that we should start over somewhere else, okay?
Wait, why she get all serious with them?
We don't have to stay here. We have options.
We're not leaving.
Why though?
Are you so convinced that this is the place?
Right?
Because it's all we have. Because there's no place better.
They don't like Lucy though.
Hell, Travis died because of it.
I guess. I just agree with Nick though. This place, and I agree with Lucy. This place is not meant for them
Luciana won't be safe here.
at all.
They let her in.
What if they make her
Barely.
go?
You'll have a choice to make.
They barely let her in. Like Madison's being a little. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but like, she's not looking at it through Nick's point of view. That's all I'm gonna say. Like Madison is like low-key kind of bossy.
Something's wrong.
Like I like her, but she just
Cover, we should have heard back by now.
stays telling people what to do.
6 times in 4 weeks, maybe?
Just walks in without knocking. If y'all watch my shit,
tend
any
to
of my
knock
other
before they
reactions, y'all know how I feel about
Where is
knocking.
Front door was open.
Was it?
Madison?
Reassurance. You took us in, and I thank you for that.
And
But
you are welcome.
some people here resent us.
For no
Well,
reason.
that's natural.
We haven't done anything.
You are strangers.
We're not strangers to Troy.
Yes, you are. What?
What did he do?
Broke into our place, threatened Nick. I'd like you to keep a leash on your son, and I'd like you to help us with the other people.
She's wild.
The ranch ain't my autocratic plaything. Its residents don't bend to my whims and wills.
Right? This isn't a fucking
a
like
place for free
cult.
people who only ask for help.
I'm asking.
You a hard woman to like, Madison?
I'm extremely goddamn hard to like when someone threatens my family. If Jake hadn't shown up at the depot, we'd be dead. That's fact.
You no.
Give a shit about.
No need to curse.
He murdered people, and he called it science.
You sure did.
Maybe the ranch should know that.
I'm starting to grasp why folks fund this fails when it comes to you.
She's justified.
Well, if my people take umbrage at your presence, that's on you. I won't let
She's
anyone
being-
drown without teaching them how to swim.
Troy would have not killed Madison and
Don't let
Alicia.
lectures.
Like he likes those two. I think he likes Madison more. Like he must maybe like
Troy hurt
his
you?
mom was
He
like
always been
Madison or
this way?
something.
I'll take care of him.
Yes, he's always been like
Your
this.
dad keeps saying that. Thank you for saving Alicia.
She saved me too.
Yeah, it was teamwork.
You worried about the helicopter?
I'm worried about the people who shot at it.
It'll turn out to be some crackpot scavenger.
I doubt
Whoever it
that.
is, I want to meet him.
Yeah, you killed my man. We definitely exchanging a few words.
You gonna ride?
Dad used to take me to the Equestrian Center. No, I'm not riding. I'm waiting for Gretchen, going to her first Bible study. You're invited.
I am so good.
Is that what you want?
Right?
You want to stay?
That's a good question. So Madison's the only one that wants to.
Like out there, and it's all just different circles of hell. Why not this one?
No, that's not true. There could be better places out there. Like with reasonable,
Sorry
good
what
people.
Mom said. It wasn't fair.
Not wrong.
Bad time to form a conscience.
What happened to you out there?
I watched Travis get shot in the neck and drop out of a fucking helicopter. What do you mean? What? I'm sure Alicia is not the same after that. Like, that was traumatizing as fuck. And then to carry a dead body back the whole way by herself? Or not dead body. Almost dying body?
Stay away from Madison and her family.
He's not gonna listen to you.
My friends.
They're my friends. Okay.
You're under my invite. They trust me.
They came here not to get eaten. I wouldn't flatter yourself.
Right.
Yeah, but they're staying
True.
because I said I'd protect them from you.
And how are you gonna do that?
Please don't do this.
He said, I'll beat your ass. Troy said, I will fight
I'm the
you
one
right
who still
now.
believes in you.
I don't need you to anymore.
If the ranch knew what you really are,
So you guys just keep these secrets for him. That's crazy.
And what am I, Jake?
A psychopath?
you really think that you were helping those people out of the depot.
I think I was helping all of us.
When Dad's gone, we have to take care of this place.
Together.
Yeah. But I need you to do something for me. I need you to stay away from the Clarks.
I hear you.
Like, I feel like I would feel differently about him.
Do you mean it? I always mean it, Jake.
He's probably got, like, actual internal, like, mental issues. And his dad's, like, a farmer nut, so just never went and got it checked, probably. But
We're here.
I think I would not judge him as much as if he was doing it to everybody. Like, was picking random people and was testing them, like killing them and seeing when they resurrected. But the fact that he was just taking a certain race or certain look of people and using that as an excuse and treating them worse than people who look American or who are American like you is weird as fuck to me, and it just rubs me the wrong way.
Get your study materials.
Oh, they're definitely not a Bible study, is it? What is that? Are they partying? Are they smoking out of that thing? Shut up.
Greens to the new girl?
She is one of God's chosen people.
This is not what I expected.
No, okay, this is my kind of party. That's hilarious. They're out here getting crossfaded. They drinking vodka and they're smoking out this bong. They're wild.
Eat your bread with joy and drink your wine with a merry heart. For God has already accepted
They
your
should-
work.
Turned my morning into dancing.
They're so wrong for this. Not the Bible verses and shit.
So where is Jeff?
Who? Who's Jeff? Alright, they're weirdos.
Say hi, Jeff.
Show me the fucking head already. That's so... What? That's weird. They're weird as fuck for this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Why is she smiling and laughing at that? Okay, I mean, you gotta find joy in the little things in this fucking world, but that would freak me out. I would not fuck with that. And maybe that's just me, but I would not like that.
I look like an asshole. I didn't know what the hell I was saying.
I told you to use the cue card.
I don't need goddamn cue cards. I know my lines, okay?
Okay.
So what I want you is to pick up that sniveling idiot.
When did you pick him up? Now I'm going back to the house.
No, you stay right here.
Hey!
Staying right here. We're gonna do another. You hear me?
Oh, that's his real wife, and then that's the son.
You're thirsty. That's what you are. You're goddamn thirsty. Jake, tend to your brother. Let's do this again. Why don't you just shut up, okay?
I mean, shitty dad doesn't excuse the way that his son is, though. I hope you... Ooh,
Not my finest moment.
not at all.
How far did you get?
When you about to, like, when you manhandling your wife,
It's funny where we start and
and you called your son an idiot?
where we end up.
What happened to their mom?
Troy's mom. Jake's was my first wife.
Did she die?
Yeah. Before.
How, though? I have to write that down.
My father was a drunk like her.
Booze killed him.
In a way, yeah.
Drink took Tracy. Got real ugly at the end. Troy tended to her and fed her and cleaned her. She hated him for it.
Where were you?
Selling buckets. I suffered the same affliction.
Oh, you were a drunk, too?
No.
Oh,
It
wow.
was the night
Did he just
before we signed the paperwork
end up sobering
for the
up?
fulfillment result.
It's nice to be back with you.
Like-minded.
Salud.
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 Jeff wants to know what it's like out there.
What do you mean?
Chaos.
I guess they've probably been here from the start, maybe.
And it changes you. Not like Jeff. Something worse. Can I ask Jeff something? Who are the Ottos?
Founding family. They made this place before most of us were even born.
How long you guys been here?
It varies.
Jeff showed up a week after TE. He was the first one we saw.
Wow, I couldn't imagine only seeing
It's
one
different
walker.
on the autos, except Troy.
Troy took Jeff's body. Troy's done a lot worse than that.
Troy and the militia do what we can. They protect us.
Can't rely on the Troys of the world.
We've been behind the fence since this started. We can't do what he does.
Sometimes you have to handle your own shit.
Ooh. She said that.
Jeff wants to know, what bad stuff have you done out there?
Killed a man.
Bet y'all weren't expecting that answer.
How did it feel?
That's a weird question.
Easy.
It's a weird response. I mean, in that scenario, I guess. Oh my god, what are you guys doing?
This man was cartel before the fall.
Okay.
His function was to take from honest people and to kill those who refused.
Damn, alright. Never mind. We don't feel bad no more. What a terrible person.
In my world now, there is no room for such people.
That's understandable.
No. ¿Qué vas a hacer? No hagas esto. Dante. ¡Ah!
Ah, fuck. That's even worse. Wow, okay. Oh, okay. I hate when they bite off the faces and shit. It's always so hard to watch. I thought he was looking at Strand weird. when they were drinking.
Did you truly think that we were friends in the old world?
We made each other money.
It's very American of you, Victor. I know why you're here. You want what is not yours. You wanted my people's land. Now you want my water.
Everyone wants your water.
Not everyone is quite as thirsty as you.
I'm not here to take from you. Some food, shelter, a cocktail perhaps.
No. Nothing
Like,
suffices.
I was like, he came here expecting
Nothing
things.
satiates. You cannot help your need to take. It is in your nature.
It really is, low key. Don't do that though.
You need me, Dante!
Explain how though.
You're begging for an attack.
Oh, you wish to serve me?
Yes, I wish to
You
serve.
wish to advise?
Yes, please. You must sell off-site. And for that, you need transport. Guns and more men. I can organize that. Water is the currency now.
How could I ever trust a thief?
And it was stole from you.
You stole from Thomas.
That was before I knew him.
Did Thomas die believing that you loved him?
I did love him.
You will say anything.
No!
Jesus.
Why are you doing this?
I don't think he's gonna die, right? They're not gonna kill Victor and then
So
destroy
you
him in the next
suffer?
episode. No way. But
You exploit everything that you touch.
damn.
And for that, you owe a debt. You will work it off. You will feel just like the people that you've taken from.
Damn. Strand never killed nobody though. Probably should have just stayed with Madison. Am I the only person who would never leave Lucy alone at this place? Like I'm so surprised that Nick isn't there all the
Bunch of
time.
us are going hunting. Enjoy. Not too busy.
I am
watching
so
Bone
good.
Bone.
I am so good. Thank you though.
Middle of the night?
Boys are nocturnal. Catch them sneaking around in the dark.
No, I don't hunt.
I don't trust him.
It's more maintenance than hunting. Come.
No, I don't want to hang
Earn
with
your
you.
keep.
I will earn my keep with somebody else. Thank you though. Madison said to leave, not be hanging out with this kid. And he said a few of us are going hunting with me. He's the only one in the car. So who's everybody else?
Jake tells me your son went out on that boar hunt.
Oh, okay. It's real. It's real. Okay. All right, good.
How long does this hunt normally last?
A couple hours, all night. Boars are fierce creatures. They'll come back safe.
Nick's an addict.
Ex-addict.
Spent the last 5 years waiting on a call from the morgue. The day I told him if he left, I'd let him go.
But here you are.
Here I am.
Things we do to our children. The things we do for them to make up for it. Want to know why I tolerate my son? Come on, take a walk.
Duke!
This would attract a bunch of walkers, you would think, no?
Where are we going?
My tapes didn't make me the lightning rod I hoped to be. We call this the pantry. Some say this mess we're in is revelation, God's vengeance. I'll tell you what it is. It's an opportunity, a chance to make amends. I broke Troy in that old world. And this one, he has a purpose. And nothing heals a family more than that. It won't be easy, Madison. You think your family's up to it?
Absolutely.
Why are you sneaking up on Nick like that with his... I told y'all I didn't fuck with this kid. I'm still not gonna fuck with this kid. It will take a lot for me to fuck with this kid. Yes, Nick knew you were fucking sneaking on his ass, you weirdo. Nick ain't stupid. Nick ain't stupid.
You take a grave real easy. I mean, people would suspect you, but they really wouldn't know for sure.
I wonder how long it'll take you to turn.
87 minutes. Given my weight, BMI, age. You know, if you do it, you should time it.
You are not a scientist.
At all.
Time it.
You're a fucking loser.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Newton stabbed his own eye to understand the nature of light. I need to know why we spoil.
Oh my god. I thought you shot him in the head. Oh my god. He's ripping up his journal. That's how you fuck with them. That's how you fuck with a person like this. That's how you fuck with a guy like this. That's hilarious.
I think we can be friends now.
No. The show better not even try to do that shit either. You're racist, bro. You're weird as fuck. I'm not letting that go. You're mad fucking weird. It's gonna take a lot for this show for me to make me like you.
How's your wound?
Better. Thank you.
For what?
Waiting for me to heal before we leave. I'm sorry for Travis. He saved my life.
Yeah, he did. He's a good man.
He was a good man.
A great man.
Much better person than I am.
One of the better people on this entire show, besides Nick.
He saved us. We're not gonna throw that away, are we? We survive now, at all costs.
Look at them all drunk and high. Every single one of them.
Turning water into wine?
Praise Jesus.
It's funny that she's saying that because I'm watching The Handmaid's Tale. Like, I'm rewatching it before I watch the new season. Praise be, bitches.
We just got updated on Outpost Alpha. McCarthy and his unit went out 36 hours ago, and we ain't heard nothing back.
Oh, shit.
I mean 100 things, but we always got to prepare for the one-off. Well, Troy here is going to take a party out. We're going to need volunteers.
I'm sure Nick's gonna volunteer.
Blake, Mike, Coop,
Or Madison, maybe.
Jimmy,
That's my bitch.
and Madison Clark.
That's my fucking bitch, low-key. The only woman, too.
Kids are over there.
I know.
So, is she doing that to be nice, or is she, like, trying to, like, get him on her side, but in, like, playing into his, like, what he needs, because he doesn't have a mom and shit. Like, when he did have a mom, she wasn't fucking shit. She didn't care about him. That was just weird, her putting the napkin on his lap and sitting with him. That's the only thing I can think it is that she's trying to one-up him, like, get him on her side. You probably should have savored that a little bit. Because now you're probably not going to get any water again for, like, who knows how long.
I knew you would drink it all. I told you, I'd be your guardian angel.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god! I'm trying to compose myself. Oh my god. Oh, I have never been so happy to see a character. I'm not even fucking... That was the perfect time to do it too. Like right after Travis is killed, to bring him back, to bring Daniel. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you. That is exactly what I needed. Because I'm over here still mourning my mans. I'm still mourning my mans. That is exactly what I fucking needed. Yes, thank you. I am... I'm so happy right now. Like, I like euphoria. A euphoria feeling right now. Ah, Daniel's back, Mr. Salazar. Okay, so let me write that down. I'm putting that in all capital letters. Shoot, Daniel back, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Oh my god. Okay, so that was a good episode. I'm going to assume. I'm going to go with the opinion that Madison's playing Troy. She knows he's got his issues. He knows he's got his problems. He's got his mommy issues and daddy issues because they were both piece of shits to him. Doesn't excuse how he is. I will never be that kind of person. Your backstory does not excuse you being a shitty person. Okay? 1. 2. What's Nick going to do with Lucy after she's healed? Because I feel like Madison really kind of... Madison patted her hand and kind of giving that last, like, let's make it worth it thing, which is, like, it rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, I'm not even gonna lie. But I already talked so much during the episode that I told myself to stop talking so much because I already talked over a bunch in the beginning and I know I missed some shit, so my apologies. But I'm over here just like, some of these things I'm just like so flabbergasted with, but other things I'm just like, it has to be that she's playing into that. That's the only thing I think of, that she's playing into Troy's whole thing. And then I think it's interesting too that she is like buddy with the leader, because that also plays into her favor. Like, that's the thing about Madison. I told you, like, she's a big people watcher. She takes a step back and she views the situation and she makes her opinions based off of that. Is she bossy? Yes. Controlling? Yes. Not like harshly, not bad, but she is both of those things. But she does it with the best interests, or what she thinks, I should say. Not that it is, but what she thinks is the best interest of the group, of her children, of herself. This is what she thinks is the right move and the right decision. And I understand that. But I also understand Nick, Lucy, and Alicia all being like, I don't want to stay here. But I also understand Alicia being like, but what, like, this is shitty. The last place we were at was shitty. Well, the next place we're going is probably going to be shitty too. So why not continue on with this place and to see where it goes? But I just don't like Troy. I don't like the dad. And Jake's the only, like, reasonable one, like I said earlier. But I still think him and his dad, like, covering up for Jake is also not okay. Like, your brother's a huge ass problem. Like your dad said, he's good for what he's needed for. Like, this world gives him a purpose. He's good with the killing. He's good with the hunting. He's good with the fighting. He's good with that, like, for this world. He is made for this kind of world. And I get what his dad's saying with that, and that's why he's still around. You know what I mean? Like, he has a purpose, and he has a job, and he's valuable now. But is what he offers really that greater than the risk he is to the group? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like if you're really thinking about it, he's a problem and an issue. And, like, the fact that the group doesn't even know what he actually does when he's out there, science and all that stuff. Like I said, if he was doing it to everybody, like, if he was doing it to men, women, which he was doing it to men and women, but if he was doing it to, like, you know, Mexican people, Asian people, white people, black people, like, if he was doing it to all kinds of different people to try to actually test how it did affect other races and other people and other ages and other genders and stuff, then I would be like, oh yeah, he's trying to be a scientist, I guess. Not the right way, but I can see where he's coming from. But the fact that he's just picking people that are not American is just weird as fuck to me, and it rubs me the wrong way. And I just cannot, like, every time they show him, I just can't help but think about that. Like, how you treated Travis. I can't look past that shit. The way you talked to him, the way you came up to him, put your hand on your fucking gun because he wants to ask you about his fucking family, because you told him to sit down on the ground like he's a fucking dog, and he's not a fucking dog. So you want to put your hand on your fucking gun? Like, get the fuck out of here, trigger happy ass motherfucker. I just don't like him. I don't like him. I think if he hadn't been all sideways to Travis, I would maybe not be so heated. But you're not gonna disrespect. You're not going to disrespect Travis, especially now that he died. I think I'm even more heated about it. If Travis was alive, I probably would be like, Travis is seeing the good in the guy. I can forgive and forget. But nah, Travis is dead, so I hold a vengeance. I'm mad. I do not like that guy. Troy is a whole ass bitch, and it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for me to look past the way he treated Travis, the way he treated Nick, the way he treated the group of people that were down in the gym. The fact that him and his little group of friends, or whatever you want to call them, comrades, co-workers, whatever you want to say they are, were out there, like, making bets, making money, testing, like, having fun, joking around, being weird as fuck with what they were doing, gives me the fucking ick. It just rubs me the wrong way. So every time I see Troy, I think of what he did. I think of Travis. I think of, like, all the bad shit that happened in episode 1 and episode 2. I just can't help it. I just cannot help it. So I'm just, I can't believe Daniel's back, though. I'm in such a conflicting mood. Like, fuck that guy, Troy, for all the shit that he's done. But I'm also so happy that Daniel's back. How did he find Strand? That's my question. How did you even know he was here? That's going to be interesting to see. I'm definitely going to have to watch another episode today, because I did not expect, just seeing him at the end. I love how he's like, I knew you were going to drink the whole fucking thing. I was just like, I was even thinking, I'm like, you should save that. Like, who knows when you're going to get another round of water. But, oh my God, he was so eager for the water that he didn't even, like, think to look who's giving him the water either. That's, I knew Daniel was right, though. I knew Daniel was alive. I called that shit. You can never trust an off-screen death. But still, we don't have Ophelia. Ophelia was not mentioned this episode, and we have not seen her. So she's a question mark. I wonder if eventually within the next episode or two, we'll see her soon. That's what I'm curious about, because she's eventually going to have to, like, pop back up. You know what I mean? They're not just going to have her get kidnapped by this guy that's in this group that we've been talking to for the last 3 episodes and not have Ophelia eventually pop back up. Whether she's a prisoner, whether they killed her, whether she escaped, something happened with her, and we got to find that out. I am super curious in that. Oh, my God. I just got to get into the next episode, because, like, I can talk all day about this. I'm digging this season. So far, I'm liking this season. The start of it, it's good. I like this so much more compared to, like, last season. Of the start of last season. This is way more like, because I think it's probably because we're actually with a group and we're getting more people involved, and there's people that I like, people that I don't like, people that are question marks and I don't quite know how they are yet. So I think I like that. So I'm really interested to see where the rest of the season goes. And then I know I'm like, the fact that I'm already on season 3 and then we only have 5 more seasons after this is crazy. But I don't know if the show's over. That's the thing I don't know. Is the show over, or are we just on the last, like, a season, and then we have one more? I gotta look it up. After I finish the show, I will have to look up if the show's done with where I'm at. But I think it's the best we can do to it. Don't forget, like I mentioned in the beginning, I'll mention and I do have Patreon for full-length reactions down below, and I will eventually be live in the comment sections. I'm just waiting until I finish the whole thing to be live in that comment section, because God knows if people, not that anybody would purposely spoil, but sometimes people do, and I would hate to, like, any of this stuff to get spoiled. Like, I couldn't have imagined somebody spoiling Travis's death to me, or the fact that Daniel comes back, any of that stuff. So I'm just gonna be hesitant before I go in there, but I think that's the best thing I can do with that. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Deuces.